Hey, so for the past couple of days, God has been saying to me and showing me a second chance. Um, and this is a word of confirmation. This is for the one who has messed up recently and made a mistake and has, in prayer, asked God to fix what you believe you may have messed up. Again, this is a word of confirmation. So, God is giving you a second chance, and this could be in regards to a relationship or marriage that God has told you specifically is ordained by Him, is from Him, and this situation may have gone left. I want to speak on an episode of the show Beyond Belief. If you know, you know. But this episode is about when this married couple, they are having issues in their relationship and in their marriage, and they are, not seeing eye to eye. So they go their separate ways. They wanted to get away from each other. And I guess they tried to date other people. But at one point, when they were each on a date with someone else, their song played on the radio. And when it played on the radio, the radio host mentioned their names, both of their names, and told them to meet at a specific place. They both met up there, and specifically the man said, "This is our second chance," and that's that for that. But again, this word is a word of confirmation, so this could also be for someone who has recently failed a spiritual test. And God is giving you another chance to pass this test before He shows you or moves you to your next. Okay? And I'm just reading from my notes right here. But this second chance could also be in regards to something God has told you to do, and you did not do it when He first told you. Okay, so He's giving you another chance to act in obedience to Him. Alright, and for that, I want you to take, for example, Jonah. After he fled to Tarshish, in Jonah chapter 3, verse 1, it says, "The word of the Lord came to Jonah a second time." And, after that, Jonah did arise and go to Nineveh like the Lord told him. So in that point, God was giving him a second chance to act in obedience to what He had told Jonah. Alright, and this second chance the second chance that God is giving could also be in regards to someone who has recently given their life to Christ and has just started their walk with Jesus after living a sinful life and an unfruitful life. This is your second chance. And this could also be for someone who has probably turned away from God for a time and has returned and decided to start your relationship with Jesus anew. This is your second chance. And 2 Corinthians 5:17 says, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. Old things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new." So in regards to this, restarting your relationship with Jesus Christ or starting your relationship with Jesus Christ, you have been made new in Christ. This is your second chance. Your life is now new. The old has passed away. So this is your second chance. And I just want to make it very, very clear that this is a word of confirmation. Once again, this is a word of confirmation. If God has recently been speaking to you and telling you a second chance, second chances, understand that this word is for you. God has also been highlighting to me, finish what you started. So with this, God could be telling somebody to pick back up what they had put down because maybe it wasn't looking good for you. And I'm going to use an example, somebody who may have started a business. You may have stepped out on faith and you started a business and you got discouraged because it was not looking the way you believed it would look. God may have been speaking to you and telling you to start this business, and you did, and you weren't getting the results you wanted. So you quit. You put it down. God is telling you to pick it back up. Finish what you started. This is your second chance. And if you just trust and believe in what God is telling you, you will see why he told you to pick it back up. All right, so that's all I have. Again, this word should serve as confirmation of what God has already been speaking to you, what God has already been showing you. Y'all be blessed.